28 and Jefferson checking in. What's up?
What's up?
What's
Hey.
up? We back. Another episode this week. We are here with Young O.
What's going on?
Young Otis in the building. What's happening with you, Mr. Carter? What's happening with you today? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man.
Good.
It's a pleasure to be invited.
For sure, man. It's been well overdue, so extend my apologies. We got you on here. We've been busy. Everybody sees what we're doing, but I'm like, look, where O at? Let's get O on the show. Where he at? Then I come to you and you like, let me get on the show. So we here.
We here.
We made it happen today. So O, let's go ahead and jump into it, man. Ford Entertainment. Let's start at the basics. Let's give them that. Tell them what inspired Ford Entertainment. What brought this about?
Man, just my overall love of music and the arts. Like I can't sing, I can't rap.
But you love music.
But I love me. I was in a band and all of that, so I'm a
Shout out Alcorn.
Alcorn State University, Sounds of Dynamite.
Okay.
But, my dad's even a band director, so I have a genuine love for music, but I didn't have what it took to keep on going. I had to work hard. I didn't have God-given. But I had a God-given gift to gab and talk and the ability to connect the dots. So it found me like that from being behind the scenes.
So behind the scenes.
When was it established?
2015.
Okay. It's fairly new.
Fresh in it. So what brought it on? Like, what you just decided to take the behind the scenes roles and just take it to the next level? Was it a person? Was it a entertainment?
It started loosely way back. My partner BJ, Boyce James Consulting. It started with him. He had a business partner. They owned the City Ultra Lounge.
So it was like
I used to invest in 8 parties with them and started out like that.
Yeah.
So then they closed the spot down and I didn't want to stop doing anything. So I kept going.
Okay, so forward is spelled with the number 4.
Yeah, 4.
Why is that?
I'm Otis Carter the 4th. So you get nowhere without forward progress. So we always worked out the name and the purpose and the spelling out of it kind of have a meaning behind it.
Okay.
Then you see the logo has
The logo.
the quote, music, film. We do a lot of stuff too.
Oh, that was my next question. What does it entail?
We do tours, event planning, promotion, ciphers. Like we do a lot of stuff.
So any art, any form of art,
any
y'all
form of
art?
art, we involved in it. We're trying to promote it, curate an event behind it, or something, bring something to the table. And I always got to say this too though. We care about what we do, so we don't do everything. Some stuff we don't do because it ain't meant for us to do it. The stuff you see us do is because we put a lot of thought into it and it represents us well. I always have a rule that says if my son can't grow up and be proud of me doing it, I probably ain't gonna do it.
facts.
And that keep me in check from jumping on the stuff, the bandwagon stuff, the kind of popular stuff. Sometimes it ain't good for me.
Makes sense. That's a good way to keep it stable stability.
Yeah. So what areas of community are you involved in Nashville?
Well, besides, I'm a barber too.
Okay.
So it's my everyday job to represent the community in a certain way and touch the people. The barbershop is like the black man's country club. So I have a lot of little partners that I help raise. I don't know if that's the right way to say it, but they let me know. They call me big homie, OG. They let me know that I have some kind of influence on their life. And they know I'm always the guy that's going to be on them about something, ask them the questions, the tough questions. You don't hop on my chat if you don't want to talk.
Good
If
advice.
you ain't gonna get no good advice, if you acting crazy and you don't want to hear it, don't get in my chat.
You gonna let them know
And I
about it.
still might say something to you while you in one of my partner chairs. So it's just from me just wearing it on my chest till my partner Hambino. We became friends through the music. Hambino, God body. We became friends through the music, and we had a similar message and mission with them, just our everyday life and what we stand for. So together we came up with a 200-man stand. It's a vanguard for peace, love, and brotherhood. We trying to produce better fathers, leaders, protectors, brothers, providers, protectors, like all of that. Like we trying to just help the community be a better, safer place and police each other. We don't need people policing our community when we got stand-up gentlemen that can tell these young boys, you know, have some influence on their life on the everyday level. Cause you know, they not go tell them the right way or handle them like they're kings or how they need to be treated. They go treat them with the utmost disrespect. So we try to touch their lives on the ground level.
Okay, so y'all recently had an event for the 200 Man Stand, correct? Like a few months ago?
Yeah, it was June 16th.
Okay.
In Hadley Park.
Hadley?
Yeah, in Hadley Park. It was actually a resource festival, Community and Unity Resource Festival. We had the Equity Alliance, Ali, Impact Youth Outreach, different organizations from dads, a whole bunch of different organizations coming together for a common goal, provide resources, influence, a vessel of change. Starlito, Brown Hard sponsored the food. We had a lot of influential individuals out there, man. It was dope. We had a few people get hired. I ain't gonna say a lot, but 1 and 2 was more than that.
That's an impact.
It's impact.
That's
So
definitely
we had
an
people
impact.
he was actually part of the Tupac Festival. So it was just a dope event as a whole. It showed the city that people can come together, bring resources, had the Nation of Islam speak, Starlito gave a word. It was just a dope experience, man. It showed a lot of unity and brotherhood within the city. A lot of people from different sides of towns, cultures, race. Race wasn't a factor. We fed the homeless. Like it was a lot. It was a dope.
Good. That's what National needs, more men coming together and like getting these
Black
youth
men,
in check.
brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, specifically us, cause everybody. I mean, I'm for peace, love, and brotherhood for humanity, but I got to start at home. You can change what you can control, then you'll make the world a better place. Like that.
Most men out here in Nashville are competitive, or they're for themselves, and people don't come together until it's like a tragedy. So, you know, a lot of stuff, we see stuff on the news, stuff happen here, stuff happen there, but it doesn't make an impact on you until it happens to somebody that's, you know, or that's close to you, and then everybody want to get together and say, hey, let's do this, let's do that. But it seems like you all with Forward Entertainment are actually catching it on the front end. You're trying to do something to prevent everything on the front end instead of catching everything on the back end after something happens. And that's really nice. That's good.
I gotta say something. You said everything's so competitive. What I've experienced with the 200 Man Stand is people are even competitive with community outreach. They let you know.
Most definitely. They want to say they did more of this.
And
I gave out 200 hamburgers.
Right.
I gave 201.
Right, and that's what we don't need. And you can't, everybody's form of help is just as equal, it's just as important value as the next person's form of help, man. And that's what the powers that be don't want. They like when Marcus Garvey and W.B. Du Bois had problems with each other. They loved when Martin Luther King and Malcolm X didn't see eye to eye. When they start putting things together and your way can help my way and my way can help your way, that's when they started achieving results, and that's when it became dangerous. So just the competitiveness in the community, that's so crazy to me. They let me know the guys who can do it like that, and they're not doing it for the right reason.
It's not genuine.
And we're inclusive, everybody, we had meetings, we pretty much reached out, for 6 weeks, we reached out to various influential individuals that I thought were influential, on the street, but not just the corporate guys, they can't walk in the neighborhood and get change and making the young man listen to them. We reached out to guys that were on the ground level, real heavyweights in the city that influenced change. And some came, some expressed why they couldn't make it or whatever. Some stayed in constant communication, what you need, and some just didn't respond at all. So it was just man, are you
if they're not the face of it, they don't want to be involved. Or if they're not being recognized for doing something, they don't want to be involved.
And that's the only reason I am the face of it, because I figured I had to do it. You want something done right, you got to do it yourself. I really don't even care to be the face of anything. That ain't even my
And that's what I was gonna say. You usually stay in the back shadows, You'll put your hand in and say,
Telling y'all, we got Batman on. We got
right,
Batman on 20th.
literally,
Y'all know.
you'll have the people who usually stay, in the behind the curtain are usually doing the most, and you'll never ever see them.
And see, that's just community involvement. Like with Forward Entertainment, there is events, there is spoken words, there's live theater. Y'all also have the same high. Shout out Pyro, out there in Smyrna.
Oh,
We
that's
also
another
got the
company.
lab.
Yeah.
We got comedy. We got Wisecracks. So tell them a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's my baby right there. I actually started Wisecracks in 2014.
Okay.
Like, I was doing promotion, I was partnering up with people and doing stuff on the road in 2015 with Forward Entertainment, but 2014 is when I realized that I'm growing up. We were doing a part of promotion, we staying out 4 or 5 in the morning. Like, what do I love to attend that I also can love to create? And shout out to Legacy, DJ Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
She was the one, I had a conversation with her. I got to shout her out, because I always tell people I wouldn't be doing comedy without DJ Legacy. She was like, oh, I see you in comedy shows, and that's your personality, why don't you try it out? And we did our first couple shows together. Then she like, man, I'm gonna let you have it, that's what you're doing. She blessed me with the opportunity to keep on going. She introduced me to some people, to Renard Hirsch, and he really got me going, sleazy, like, it was just
He's
dope.
hilarious.
It was
Shout
just
out to
dope.
Sleazy. He's hilarious.
Shout out to, what was up on Instagram? Was it Sleazy?
Sleazy's Christ.
Sleazy's Christ.
Sleazy's Christ, he done changed it. That man is a fool. Wow. That man is a fool.
We actually have a comedy show with Sebo and Dope Shit Only.
No shit on it.
This Friday in Zionist, this is our first show with Zionist too.
And
We've
Zionist
been rolling
is
for a long
Friday.
time.
What time? Tell them what time.
9:45.
What's the ticket? Let them know.
25, 20, 25.
Get there.
You already know y'all gotta get
On
my
Zionist.com.
Is it
9:45. We have the late show.
Yeah.
Come show out
That
and
seems like something
support.
I would love to do. I probably bring I got a date with my auntie that night. I might bring my auntie down there.
Might as well.
Yeah.
Good time.
Precious Hall, Mario Tour, Sebo. Produced by CGFX Media, like it's a dope situation, man.
I'm
With
gonna
my
have to follow
boys from
through.
Troy and Spitter, like it's gonna be real good.
You heard it here first. I'm gonna be there. You should get there.
Oh, they about to come out the woodworks now.
They're coming out.
About 35 folks about to pull up.
I'm
I'm
gonna be there.
And talking about these companies too, I'll be doing myself a disservice to the people that I couldn't do it without by naming some names. And it's 2 individuals in the extra, and there's Leo Dynamite, my boy Leonard, and my boy CMR, with an extra push from my man DJ Rifle and 615 Radio. Like they pretty much involved in whatever I do as a team, so they character, like I always keep that in mind when I'm doing events. They pretty much think how I think, so if they hit you up or call you for anything, it's me calling them. We all the same.
Mm-hmm.
We all the same. Yeah, they got somewhere and they represent me.
Drake said it, 10 of us, we moving as one.
And they all good people.
So
I
we
can
doing
vouch. Y'all got my word on
Did we go to
that.
school?
DJ Rifle.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You know Leonard.
Just like that name sound familiar.
You know
Yes.
Leo Dynamite.
Leonard.
You know Leo Dynamite.
Yes.
He's more reserved to me. He always in the background.
Nah, he
Oh,
is.
yeah.
He's
So you
good.
told us about the comedy show. Tell us something that we got to. Don't tell us your secret and how your ingredients and what you're gonna serve in a pot. But tell us when you pull it out the oven what we can expect. What you got cooking up next.
Man, what I got cooking on the community side is what I'm most excited about.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we got I'm gonna tell you because I don't care if somebody else do it because I want somebody else to do it.
If you try to do it, if you try to do it,
do you want to
gotta
be
do that shit
competitive?
right now.
It's
If you
gonna
want to be
fail.
competitive,
take.
oh man, go help somebody. That's what it takes for you to help somebody, is try to outperform somebody else helping somebody. Please, by all means, help somebody. But we got a project kind of situation going where we trying to bring our voters' rights, driver's license reinstatement, and hiring employment opportunities straight to the individuals that need it the most. It's in our Nashville housing projects. So we got some in Dodge City. So Gambino he is Dodge City, born and raised. We'll start there. My family from John Henry Hill, Joe Johnson. So we'll go to Watkins Park, go somewhere in that neighborhood, Andrew Jackson, somewhere like that, second. and we go spread it out. Like we got a
Y'all
whole
heard that.
movement.
Oh yeah, we want to talk about that.
Y'all anywhere, the Holmes family,
Troy,
Joe Johnson,
yeah, Troy from Legacy.
Legacy Inc. Yep.
See, I didn't even know that. We want to talk
DJ
about
Coop for the Ville, like
Shout out
they
DJ Coop.
gonna be instrumental in what we got going moving forward too. They some good dudes doing positive things in the community too. They get it too, like being together is more powerful than being trying to stand on your own.
Yeah.
And we invited 200manstand.org is our website. Check it out. We got volunteer applications, a way to donate money. Like I say, we invite partnerships and sponsorships from everybody. We're not in it to separate, we in it to include, to build. So that's what it is, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay. Look, we're going to have to discuss off camera about that, because I didn't know that, because we need a team with the Urban League. And
That's right.
get some things going for
We
voter
roll
registration.
like this.
I definitely always, y'all know I'm always talking political talk with y'all, but November's coming up. We got Phil Bredesen. He's backing a lot of people. We got Carl Dean out there. We got what's the Republican name? What's his name? He just won the seat. The Republican Party. Bill Lee. Shout out Bill Lee. He Lee Company Air Conditioning. Come fix your ears.
Oh, that's it?
That's him.
Oh, okay.
That's his
Oh, I
whole
love
movie.
him.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So we got a good spot in Tennessee.
We need the HVAC people.
It's coming those things
That's
out
If
there.
that HVAC come through, it's probably Bill Lee or anybody else. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So I represent, I understand that, but we definitely need to make sure our people have that choice to vote and get our stuff together. And by our people, I mean all of us brothers and sisters
Everywhere.
that are not registered yet. If you got a felony, we need to make sure we get that fixed.
You can't fix that.
Oh, you can fix it by
Judge Rachel
November.
Bell, they got an expungement clinic, they do
For,
felony.
You can do some stuff
you
by
heard it
November.
here first.
You can do some stuff before November.
The ladies from Career Connect, they got expungement opportunity to check them out, Centerstone. The Career Connect division of Centerstone, please check them out, man. They got a lot of dope.
You heard it here first. I know I got a lot of feelings on my
Right.
timeline. That's not good, but I mean,
both
we need support from everybody.
If you are in Middle Tennessee, we got a real chance, and we might not change this thing blue, but we gonna try to.
But they just
It's
had
a
one
way.
in J.C. Napier in March. They just had another expungement clinic. I forgot exactly where it was. The ladies from Career Connect had it with Judge Rachel Bell. Like it's a lot of dope stuff coming out. There's a lot of dope stuff.
So
a lot of dope
fellas,
stuff in the city.
Fellas and ladies, if you feel like there's something that needs to be done, that you feel like you've been played by the system, this is the time. We got solid people on both sides of the fence for Tennessee. So at this point, make your vote count. So outside of that, I just want to throw that out there. So, yeah.
Give everybody your social media tags, where they can find you. You gave them the website, give that to them one more time just in case they didn't hear.
200manstand.org, wisecrackscomedy.com, wisecracks_comedy on Instagram. O_4 is my personal page. Follow me. I ain't gonna do no posting flyers and some community involvement. I ain't too much. Follow my boy Leo Dynamite and CMR Promotions and Forward ENT. Forward ENT and Wisecracks Comedy.
You can find the rest of it.
And 200Man Stand. We got an Instagram page for that. Blow that up too. If you don't follow that, let's follow that 200Man Stand.
There you go.
Follow the stuff you
Got
can.
one last thing for you.
So, in your opinion, in what ways should Black men better themselves in 2018 and moving forward? Not just,
That's
now,
a good question.
but
I'm ready for that
moving
question too.
We
I got a simple
moving
answer.
forward.
We still got some few months left in 2018. We don't have full quarter. How can we better ourselves?
Right now.
What you think,
Yes. Starting now.
I got a couple of answers, but the first one is keep learning. Like we have as Black men, I can say this because I had them in, like when I came up like with both sides, projects and principles and band work, like all that kind of stuff. So my mindset didn't change in either one of those conditions. Some things stick with us regardless to the poverty level at which we grow up, and that's trying to be goddamn cool, man. Like we try to be so cool and focus our energy on the wrong things sometimes, man. That's so crazy to me. But never stop learning. Never stop learning. When you learn, like like take every and listen to learn instead of listen to respond.
That's good.
Like it's like if you can do that, it's a lot of people dropping knowledge around you every single day. You got 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 2 eyes and 1 mouth. Like you get all your receptive, you know what I'm saying, receptive glands, senses, the senses you recept things like it take in, you have 2 of the stuff that you put out, you only have one of those. So it's like that for a reason. We can never stop learning, and the guy that thinks they know everything don't know nothing. Can I
Yes.
You don't know shit.
You don't know
You don't know shit. I ain't want to spit all on the mic. You don't know shit. Goddamn.
So never stop learning, man. And another thing, like I said, the cool fact, like I don't know what got into our people, maybe the not never having a lot of things or whatever, but we'll spend our last on some bullshit, like
Invest.
Yes.
we ain't gonna invest, we ain't gonna get no life insurance. James Consulting, get some life insurance. I got a nice little policy on myself. You knock me out, my family will get paid.
Hey.
And
Tell
you-
him y'all can knock him out. I'm coming right behind you. You gotta knock me out too.
Like, I ain't even tripping.
You gotta knock me out too.
I'm working on dead and alive.
That's
Like,
it.
but we gotta do that. Invest in ourselves. Invest in our future, our kids, and stop worried about like being goddamn cool and having the latest bag. I ain't saying no bad, like I like nice stuff.
Stop flexing.
Hmm.
And stop
But-
living above your means.
That's what we got bad. We got people that are dying other people because of material things, and that person might be in the best house you ever seen, but you see him at the club and you jumping in something and you judging everything about them because they jumping in the Altima and you jumping in a Mercedes, but you driving to an apartment and they going to a $300,000 house.
Right.
Like, we got our priorities messed up. When we start prioritizing the right things in life as a whole, as a people, and stop like just being on the back end of everything, get ahead of ourselves, start learning, just hop on YouTube and type in some shit and just learn. I done changed my oil and fixed radiators and everything, and I ain't even that type of guy just because I YouTubed it. Like, just get on there and learn something, man. Make yourself better. Knowledge is truly power. I made that when I made my Facebook about 5 years ago for the first time. That was the first quote, like tell you something about yourself. Knowledge is power, and every day I try to learn something new. And I appreciate y'all because I know everybody's intellect, and just from you having a Inspired shirt on, I know where you standing. Like I'm a fan of Patrick. I'm a fan of Patrick Walker Reese. Like for real. He attended our 200 man stand, collaborative meetings,
It's all the positive.
and he gave me a lot of dope ideas, and we even took a couple of those and you know what I'm saying, worked them into the 200 man stand. So I look forward to it. And I actually volunteered last year for the turkey drive.
Oh yeah.
We brought Scott ATL in
Yeah.
town, and like this Starlito relationship we had, like with the shows and stuff, we was just on the main
Shout out
set.
Lito.
We came out there and put a hand in with bro, so that was dope. Like I know you stand, I don't know you, but I know you stand just from where your affiliation. And everybody else I know their character, so we, like-minded individuals like us gotta link up more and have dialogue and be out there. Like when we do the project, I love to have MassCtv and 20
Oh, we in
Jefferson
there. We in there.
a part of
Oh, say
everything
more.
as we
Yeah.
move.
Say that when you said the word, we there. We there. That's it. We in the building.
Shout out to Cliff for the merch, Cliff Dog. We got shirts online for sale. We got a lot of stuff. Everything, 100% of everything going to charity. Shout out to Ebony, our mother of the 200 man stand. Infinity Youth Incorporated, like we couldn't have done anything without her leadership and tutelage. She's out of Atlanta, but we grew up together in Mississippi. And she came to Nashville to impact change and try to change the community because I love the city.
Shout out to you, Mom.
So,
I have one follow-up question.
Go ahead.
So, is there a book that you've read that has influenced you in some way or that you would recommend for young men to read?
Yeah, I actually just reread.
Some of y'all ain't pre-read. Read the first time. Reread.
I'm talking about reread.
The autobiography of Malcolm X.
Yes.
When you read, that's powerful. Like,
Most of y'all ain't never had a library card.
Listen.
right. You
We got
can
libraries
go
all
to
over
YouTube.
Nashville.
You can go to YouTube
I was like,
and get a. You can go to YouTube and type it in. They'll give you a book you can read on YouTube. You can read it like a Kindle, or you can listen to it.
Yeah.
So it don't even matter. Like that's why I'm saying just learn something. The E-Myth Revisited is another book. It's not race based, but it's business based. Shout out to Too Much Hair, my girl Carla. She put me on that book as a small business owner and someone that wants to invest in their dreams.
What's the name of that book again?
The E-Myth Revisited.
Okay.
3 reasons why most small businesses fail. That kind of fine-tuned my shape of where I wanted to go with my company, as I was just all over the place. I'm still all over the place, but it's organized chaos now.
Yes.
It used to just be chaos.
All
We're
over
doing
the
this, we're
place,
doing
yeah.
that, we're doing this, allocating funds,
tuned
this,
in.
and doing. Now we tuned in. So the autobiography of Malcolm X and the E-Myth Revisited, they were 2 dope, really dope books that got me kind of keep me in tune with everything.
That's how we get it. Anybody
Do we
say
have any
something?
questions
No.
from our live
On the live
viewers?
He said I had a library card. Overdrive has every audio book in the National Public Library.
You right though.
Thank you.
Shout 'em out, Avery.
Avery, thank you.
Shout you.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
exactly. Every library.
Shout out,
you
King.
find
Yeah, that's dope. That's
in
dope.
Middle
information.
Tennessee can go in and you can just look this stuff up. It's not. You don't have to pay anything.
It's
The
free.
information is out there. We can learn it, and
We're
we
in
can
an
apply it.
information age where you have a smart, like people, I'm a barber, so I gotta tell you this too. People that debate something and be scared to look it up because they don't wanna be wrong. And it's a quote too in the Zeitgeist documentary I watched, it's a quote too. I
That
wanna
was
tell
lit.
that too.
Zeitgeist is lit.
It,
Shout out
it
to
said,
Zeitgeist.
to be proven wrong is shunned, but to be proven wrong should be celebrated because you have elevated someone's awareness, enlightened to something else they didn't know. So that's when they say when ignorance is bliss, that's what they.
Cause you
True.
like, nah,
Yeah.
you stupid. I
I'm happy being stupid.
Jordan back in '89, he did this, he did that. Like, I promise he did. I promise he did. Like, bro, you got a iPhone 10 in your hand. Just ask Siri. You ain't gotta type it in. You can ask Siri now. But they don't want to be wrong. Like, I don't mind being wrong. That's the only way you gonna learn.
You have to learn. The information is out there, people. The people are out here. The
No, you're
entertainers
facts.
are out here. 28th and Jefferson is out here. So, that's
Speaking of
it.
out of here,
Speaking
we
of
gotta
out
get out of here.
Out of here.
All right.
We're gonna wrap this episode up. Kind of give me your Instagram real quick, just
Yes,
in case
baby.
they
Oh,
suck.
my Instagram.
Wait. Y'all gotta follow Pretty.
Get on that.
I know you haven't seen me. You guys can follow me. My Instagram is Miss MS and my first name Shekinah SHECHINAH. I know it's long, but I mean I'm probably the only one that will pop up.
It
Actually.
ain't no other. It's in the Bible. Now, if you continue your learning, you will know that.
Give him your social media.
First of all, this is Dragon of Jug. Dragon Jones.
2 S.
With 2 S's.
For your
That's
mama.
for your mama. That's the drink been on me, but y'all should have been
Follow
following that.
MassCtv. Make
You
sure
should
you
follow
follow
MassCtv.
MassCtv. 28th and Jefferson. Candy
28th and
Coated
Jefferson.
AB.
Candy corn. This one.
And O gave you his social media tag.
Yeah,
So
I'm gonna
make
get
sure
to you
y'all.
again. O_4. 200-man stand in Ford ENT. I'm gonna slap my partners in that one more time. Leo Dynamite and CMR Promotions.
Promotions, all right.
Check us out. Wisecracks Comedy 2 show is on this Friday. Not next Friday, August the 10th, 9:45. Support.
Get you there.
Awesome.
Until next time,
Thank
28th
you.
and Jefferson.
Thank
you.
you.
We out.
Shout out to the best. Thanks for having me on MassCtv, 28th and Jefferson podcast. Tune in and stay tuned in. Good people. There it is.